Laudetur Jesus Christus. In the 7th chapter of St. Luke's Gospel, we read a narrative about a Pharisee who invited Jesus to dine with him. And a woman shows up who was sitting at Jesus' feet, and she was wiping the tears of his feet with her hair. And the Pharisee's reaction is given in the Vulgata as follows. Videns autem Phariseus, qui vocaverat eum, ait intra se dicens, hic si esset propheta, scire tutique que, et qualis est mulier, que tangit eum. It is important to be familiar with the personal pronouns, which I had underlined in this sentence, without which, even if everything else looks familiar, one doesn't understand the full meaning of any Latin text. And that's true for any language. Personal pronouns point things out, and they substitute for nouns, and a familiarity is necessary in order to understand any given language. In English, the corresponding rendition is given as follows. Seeing this, the Pharisee who invited him said to himself, if he was a prophet, he would know who and what sort of woman is this who is touching him. So we see enough said about pointing out how important, how necessary it is to be familiar with pronouns. So I want to introduce today a so-called pronomen demonstrativum, a demonstrative pronoun, this and that, we say in English. However, in Latin, for each English pronoun we need three, one for masculine, one for feminine, and one for neutral gender. And pronouns are declined. So we have to go and explore the pronomen demonstrativum in each gender, in singular and in plural, and offer some examples for each, so that we can start acquiring some familiarity with this system, a very important part of the study of Latin. So let's look at pronomen demonstrativum hic, hac, hoc, masculinum hic, femininum hac, neutrum hoc, nominativus hic, hac, hoc, genitivus huius, 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 dativus huic, 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 accusativus hunc, hanc, hoc, ablativus hoc, hac, hoc. Plural, nominativus he, he, hec, genitivus horum, harum, horum, dativus his, 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 accusativus hos, has, hec, ablativus his, his, his. And let's look at some examples. In singular, masculine gender nominativus, totus hic mundus. Mundus is the world. Totus means entire. So this entire world. Totus hic mundus. Uxor hec mea. This wife of mine. Uxor hec mea. Hoc animal meum est. This animal is mine. Remember, meus, mea, meum. Animal meum. Hoc animal meum est. Genitivus. Omnes huius mundi homines. All the people of this world. Mundus is the second declension. Mundus, mundi, mundo, mundum, mundo. Genitivus mundi. So omnes huius mundi homines. Of this world. So the pronoun and the noun are put in the genitivus. Huius mundi. Mulieris huius filius, the son of this woman. Mulier is the third declension, like pater patris. Mulier, mulieris, of the woman. Huius, of this one. Filius. Mulieris huius filius, the son of this woman. Animalis huius nomen, the name of this animal. Animalis huius nomen. Dativus. Do donum, I give a gift. Viro huic. Vir, second declension, means a man. Vir, viri, viro, virum, viro. So dativus is viro. Dodonum viro huic. So both the noun and the pronoun are in the dativus. Dodonum viro huic. Dodonum femine huic. I give a gift to this woman. Femina, first declension. Femina, femine, femine, feminam, femina. Dodonum femine huic. And do nomen huic animali. I give a name to this animal. Do nomen huic animali. Accusativus. Video hunc virum. I see this man. Hunc virum. Video hanc mulierem. I see this woman. Video hanc mulierem. Video hoc animal. Remember that in neutral, the accusativus is always the same as the nominativus. So video hoc animal. And the ablativus. Loquor, I speak. De hoc viro. Of this man. I'm speaking of this man, about this man. Loquor de hoc viro. In hac lacrimarum valle. In this vale of tears. Vallis is of feminine gender. So vallis, vallis, valli, vallem, valle. In hac valle lacrimarum. And for neutral gender, in hoc regno. In this kingdom. In hoc regno. So again, nominativus, hic, hec, hoc. Genitivus, huius, huius, huius. Dativus, huic, huic, huic. Accusativus, hunc, hanc, hoc. Ablativus, hoc, hac, hoc. And let's take a look at the pronomen relativum, who, which. Nominativus, qui, que, quod. Genitivus, cuius, cuius, cuius. Again, we see that many of these forms are the same in the masculine, in the feminine, and in the neutral. And out of context, we would distinguish the right ones. Dativus, cui, cui, cui. Accusativus, quem, quam, quod. Quod, same as the nominativus. In neutral, we always match the accusativus and the nominativus. And the ablativus, quo, qua, quo. And we have some examples for the nominativus. Pater noster qui es in celis. Our Father who are in heaven. Mater nostra que nos amat. Our Mother who loves us. Nomen quod habes mihi placet. The name that you have, which you have, is pleasing to me. I like it. Mihi placet. Genitivus. Auctor cuius librum lego. An author whose book I am reading. Auctor cuius librum lego. Advocata cuius adjutorium peto. The advocate whose help I am asking for. Peto, petis, petere, petitio, petition is known to us in English, right? To ask. Advocata cuius adjutorium peto. Animal cuius presentiam timeo. An animal whose presence I fear. We have timid in English. Timere is to be afraid. Animal cuius presentiam timeo. Dativus amicus cui scribo epistulam, a friend to whom I am writing a letter. Amica cui scribo epistulam, a friend, a female friend. Amicus is a male friend. Amica is a female friend. Amica cui scribo epistulam. Testimonium cui non contradico, a testimony to which I am not contradicting. I am not offering a contradictory testimony. Testimonium cui non contradico. Accusativus amicus quem diligo, a friend whom I love. Amicus quem diligo. Amica quam diligo, a female friend whom I love. And a neutral, animal quod diligo, an animal which I love. So amicus quem, amica quam, animal quod. And the ablativus, vir de quo loquor, a man of whom I'm speaking. Mulier de qua loquor, a woman of whom I am speaking. And animal de quo loquor. So de quo, de qua, de quo. So again, nominativus qui, que, quod, genitivus cuius, 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 dativus cui, 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 accusativus quem, quam, quod, ablativus quo, qua, quo. And we will continue in our next session of 15 minutes of Latin a day. Valete.